In this video, I'll be talking about Kessel and Berger Statistical Inferences, Chapter 1, Problem 10 Solution. This is kind of an extension of problem number 9 we did, okay, right? So in problem number 9, we did this for a possibly uncountable collection of sets, right? Now it is asking you to formulate and prove a version of De Morgan's laws that applies to a finite collection of sets that goes from 1 to n. Let's say I'll define this as I, which goes from 1 to up to n. Okay, right. So first we'll try to modify this. Okay, right. So this one, now earlier this was union for all alpha, and like it was possibly an uncountable collection, right? But now this goes from I equal 1 up to n ai complement is equal to, now intersection, it also earlier it was for all alpha, but now it is countable, so it goes from I is equal to 1 to up to n ai complement. Okay, right. Now we'll start from the left hand side and prove things as we did in problem 9. Okay, right. Now here, let me start from the left hand side. Right? Let x be an element of union I is equal to 1 to n ai complement. Okay, right. Next, what this tells you is, if it is not in the union of any sets a1 a2 up to an, that means so this is an element of the complement, that means it is definitely not an element of the union. Okay, right. I is equal to 1 to n ai. Okay, right. How did I get this? Because this is something like x is an element of, let's say, b complement, right? This gives you x is definitely not an element of b. I use the same concept here. Instead of b, now we have this big thing. Okay, right. Now x is definitely not an element of union of I is equal to 1 to n ai. If it is not in the union of any of the elements, that means it is not in a1, not in a2, not in an, right? It's x is not in any of these elements, that's why it is not in the union. So this means this tells you x is not an element of ai for all I is element from 1 to up to n. Okay, this tells you that x is definitely, if it is not an element of ai, it is definitely an element of ai complement for all I is an element of 1 to n, for all. Okay, this tells you what this tells you x is definitely an element of, since it is an element of all the ai sets, that means 1 is equal to n, that means definitely it is in the intersection I is equal to 1 to n ai complement. Okay, right. That means if you take the intersection of all these ai complements, it would be in the intersection. Why? Because x is an element of ai complement for all I is equal to 1, I equals equal to 2, I equals to 3. Like, let me explain this further. That means x is an element of ai complement for all I equal to 1 comma 2 comma n. What this tells you is a is the element of a1 complement, x is the element of a2 complement, up to x is an element of an complement, right? So now it is in a1 complement, a2 complement, an complement. That's why you get this sentence, x is an element of intersection of I is equal to 1 to n ai complement. Okay, right. I hope you guys understand it now. So let me erase that additional explanation, so I have space to write. Okay, right. That's how you get the last sentence. Okay, right. Now we have proven one side. Now I'll try to prove starting from the right hand side as well. If you go to the right hand side, let's say x is an element of intersection of I is equal to 1 to n ai complement. What does this tell you? It is an element of intersection between all those things. That means from the same logic I just showed you about a second ago, maybe 30 seconds. X is definitely an element of AI complement. Okay, why? Because it is the intersection, because it is in the intersection. That means each for everyone, for every y it should be there. For all I is an element of 1 to n. Next, if it is an element of AI complement, that means it is definitely not an element of AI again for all I is equal to 1 to n. Okay, if x is not an element of AI for all these things, that means x is not an element of AI. If you take the union from I is equal to 1 to n AI for all I is equal to 1 to n, that means it is not an element of this. Okay, actually you don't even need this part now. If it is not an element here, that means it is definitely not an element when you take the union. So this gives you x is not an element of this. That means if it is definitely an element of the complement of whatever the set, right? This is union I is equal to 1 to n ai complement, right? So we proved it both ways. This gives you union I is equal to 1 to n ai complement is equal to intersection I is equal to 1 to n ai complement, right? Okay. Now we'll look at the second part. All right, let me paste it here. Right. Okay, second part, like we have to modify this. Okay, so part B, again now the intersection doesn't go for all alpha, it goes from I is equal to 1 to n ai whole thing complement is equal to union I is equal to 1 to n ai complement. Okay, right. I'll start from the left hand side. Okay, right. You don't need that. Left hand side, let x be an element of intersection of I is equal to 1 to n ai whole thing complement. Okay, so now what does this tell you? That means definitely it is an element of this thing complement. That means it is definitely not an element of intersection of I is equal to 1 to n ai. Okay, right. Now x is definitely not an element of intersection of I is equal to 1 to n ai. Then what does this tell you? Let's look at this statement. X is not an element of intersection of I is equal to 1 to n ai. That means to be this one, that means x may be an element of a1, x may be an element of a2, but let's say x is not an element of a5 or something, but let's say x is an element of a6 up to x is an element of a n, right? If it is not an element of one thing, one set, that is enough to claim this statement. X is not an element of intersection of I is equal to 1 to n ai, right? It is not, it is that, it is enough. This doesn't tell you it not being in the intersection, it doesn't tell you that x is not an element of A1, x is not an element of A2, x is not an element of N. It doesn't tell you that. Only thing it tells you is x is not an element of AI for some I equal to 1 to n. We don't know for which I, but for some I. Okay, that's why we cannot claim for all here. Okay, I hope you guys understand that, right? Right. Next. So from that logic, right, that means from here only thing you can claim is x is not an element of AI for some, not for all, for some I is equal to 1 to n, right? So from here you can get that x is not an x is an element of AI complement, again not for all, for some I is equal to 1 to n, right? So this gives you, like, if it is in some, that's enough for you to claim this union. X is an element of union I is equal to 1 to n AI complement, right? Why? Let's say x is not an element of A1 complement, x is not an element of A2 complement, x is not an element of A3 complement likewise, but at somewhere x is an element of A9 complement and it is not an element of any other thing, right? Let's say up to n, no. But this is enough for you to claim that x is definitely an element of, if you take union is equal to 1 to n AI complement, right? This one thing is enough, right? So yeah, so therefore you can claim this without any problem. We have proven one way. Let's start from right hand side and prove the other way as well. Right, next. right hand side, let x be an element of union I is equal to 1 to n AI complement. Now it is in the union. What does this tell you? Again, from the earlier logic, from here you only thing you can claim is x would be an element of AI complement for some, okay, for some I is equal to 1 to n. Why? Being in the union doesn't mean that x can be in all AI complements like A1 complement, A2 complement, or AN complement, but it is not guaranteed. Only thing guaranteed is x is an element of AI complement for some. For some, it can be one set, it can be two set. We don't know. Like for some, it is an element of AI complement. That means this gives you x is not an element of AI for some I is equal to 1 to n. We don't know which I, but for some. So then if it is not in this for some, that means if it is definitely not in I is equal to 1 to n AI, right? Can I claim this directly? Yeah. How can I claim this? X is not an element of AI for some I. Okay, x is not an element of AI for some I, right? That means x can be element of A1, x can be element of A2, but maybe down the line it is not an element of A5, maybe x is not an element of A6, likewise then maybe x is element of AN. But because of these two things, you cannot claim that it is in the intersection, right? Therefore you can claim that it is not an element of the intersection. Why? Because it is not in these two sets. Even one is enough, right? So since x is not an element of this one, since X is not an element of intersection of AI, you can claim that X is definitely an element of, if you take the complement of that, AI complement. Okay, right? So we have proven both ways. So now you can claim intersection I is equal to 1 to n AI complement. This is equal to union I is equal to 1 to n AI complement. Right. If you guys have any questions, or if there is any comments, or like, please let me know. Right. Thank you.